Hey guys, this is Will from NC Alarms, and this is new System Test 1. Now I know what you're thinking. What happened to the 640 that made you take it down? You're probably expecting a CPU to have died or something to that effect. Well, the answer is actually, I didn't want something so large on the wall, so I took down the 640. Thought it was time for a change. I wanted to make the wall setup a little bit more permanent. So I chose a different panel of mine. Let's start with the notification today, though. Notification devices are all L-series devices. Oh. Notification is all L-series devices. I've got my PC2WL, SWL, and over here on the wall with the fire panel, I have the P2WL. Both are on low volume code 3. Up here I have a Gamewell FCI ATD PL2F. I'm sorry, an ATD L2F. Heat detector 135 degree, fixed and rate of rise. Up here I have an ASD PL2F, photoelectric smoke detector by Gamewell FCI. And down here, an MS7AF. And there's no longer a second pull station because I found that to be unnecessary. And the fire panel is none other than the Gamewell FCI S3. And as you can see, the system is normal. To the left of the panel, I have a system sensor MDL. Now I know this panel is capable of doing system sensor sync. I just don't have a copy of CamWorks right now to make that change in the settings. I'll have to bring this into work someday to make that change, if I want to, but the sync module works nicely anyway, so. Yeah. Well, without any further ado, I suppose we could test the system now. So let's start with the MS7AF. Now, this takes a while. System is silenced. I don't have selective silence set up. That would require me to run NACs 3 and 4 to this as well. I have NAC 1 and 2 going to it already, but I'd also have to change those NACs to silenceable to get anything done. So, not too worried about it. Let's go reset the pull station. There we go. That's reset. All right, now I'm going to take a magnet, like this one, and we're going to go up here and we're going to test the heat detector. Here's where I keep my tools right now, just because I like to work on the system sometimes. That's really what I use my tools for. That worked pretty well. That was actually a little quicker than the notifier detectors. had been. I'm going to pull out my chair here and we're going to trip this detector on the ceiling, smoke detector, and we're going to see how quickly this one activates. All right, those are silenced. I'm going to demonstrate a feature of this panel that I think is kind of unnecessary, but I like, just for fun. The silence button also acts as a toggle button, if you will. So if you press it once, it silences. If you press it again, the knacks reactivate. There you go. So now that's silenced, and let's go ahead and put a reset in the system. Now the date and time are wrong on this panel. I think there is an issue with the memory inside of the LCD display. Here's the inside of the panel. This is another reason why I chose to put up the S3s, because the wiring is so much simpler. There's not a need for extreme amounts of wiring inside of the panel. Now the 640 is not going up for sale. I will be building a demo system with this panel. And that demo system will feature voice evacuation in the future. You can see I'm using NACs 2 and 4 up here. NAC 2 is the green and the yellow, and NAC 4 is the red and the black. And over here is loop 1, SLC PM card. And you can see I T-tapped off of this because I didn't want to run the wire up through here and go all the way back around, but I will fix that eventually. So, there's the battery connections. There's the batteries. I should be using larger batteries, but there's a whole lot of politics to go into with why I shouldn't be using 8 amp hour batteries. But I don't leave this system on all the time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Last thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to demonstrate a fire drill on this panel. So let's take the FCI key, and I'm going to hit the drill button. Now, this pulls up a screen that asks you if you want to start a fire drill. And I think we do today. Trouble is acknowledged. To stop a fire drill, press the drill button and then hit stop fire drill on the screen. And the notification devices turn off. Last thing I want to mention is that this display is completely unnecessary because you do have 4 buttons up here that allow you to operate the system. For example, if I press that button, it resets the system. So, anyhow, there's the new system. Nothing super exciting. I'm going to be making my demo systems a little more exciting than the main system, so you'll be seeing more videos of panels like this, and the 4008 and the 4005 over here, which I am going to also be building a demo board specifically for the 4005. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time in New System Test 2.